breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alert.
After Trump frees basketball players from 10-year Chinese prison sentence, look what racist NBA did. President Donald Trump has just returned home from a very lengthy and successful trip to Asia where he accomplished a lot, including one monumental task that nobody was expecting. Proving that he's the master of the deal and concerned for every American, regardless of skin color or if they voted for him. He went out of his way to get 3 UCLA basketball players released from Chinese house arrest after they were accused of shoplifting sunglasses and faced a 10-year prison sentence for it. This is something his predecessor never attempted for any American captive and wouldn't be able to accomplish if he had bothered to try. It's no secret that many professional sports players are not Trump fans, but that hasn't stopped the president from being the leader he promised he would be for the American people. No matter how many leftists and athletes trash him, call him racist, and make other disparaging remarks about him, he'll still show up and save who or what needs to be saved, proving them wrong every time regardless of whether they acknowledge it or not. Every American clearly matters to Trump more than they did to Barack Hussein Obama, who left North Korean captive Otto Warmbier to die days after being released from captivity, The Guardian reported. In a sharp contrast from Trump's treatment of 3 American college kids imprisoned overseas, Warmbier, also an American student, was only released once he had reached a vegetative state and was near death. He was unfortunate to be held on Obama's watch, who forgot about him or simply couldn't be bothered, which led to him being beaten into a coma. Sick of caring for him in this condition and not wanting to claim responsibility for Warmbier's physical state, North Korea finally released him. No thanks to anything Obama did, who stood by while this student was abused to death. It's refreshing to have a commander-in-chief who cares and would never allow that to happen to any American, as he just proved. His actions of negotiating the release of these college basketball players proved his character as a leader. As UCLA teammates Jalen Hill, Cody Riley, and LiAngelo Ball were on their way back to the U.S. just an hour or so after Trump worked the deal of their lifetime, their professional basketball counterparts were playing an NBA game and had an interesting way of thanking Trump for what he did for these 3 players. NBA star for the Boston Celtics, Kyrie Irving, has been an outspoken professional basketball player for the protests he's seen happen in the National Football League. He made a lengthy statement on the matter in September, supporting players' message and kneeling in their right to do that, according to his statements published by Mass Live. However, after seeing what Trump did for these UCLA players, he showed up with a surprise on the court Tuesday night, at his game against the New Jersey Nets, and took the whole arena by complete surprise. Sports Illustrated reports. A masked Kyrie Irving returned to the court Tuesday night to help the Celtics beat the Nets 109-102, giving Boston its 13th straight victory after an 0-2 start. After this latest victory, Kyrie Irving found 2 women in uniform who serve in the military and gave one his game-worn jersey and the other his shoes. As you'd might expect, they were really pumped. It's impossible to not smile after you see and hear the genuine joy in their voices. Veterans Day may have been Saturday, but every day is a good day to show active military personnel and veterans love. It's a pretty spectacular move in what's been a fairly racist league that almost took after the NFL. But this shows genuine appreciation for those who serve our country. In a silent sort of way, it shows a little love for our president, who wants to see these sports stars respect our military members, both past and current. Most sports stars who still protest today, despite the overwhelming damage it has done to their industry, are not doing it out of the original principle of bringing attention to injustices. They are doing it just to spite our president, who is outspoken on the matter, especially after tweeting that anyone who kneels should be fired. Trump is already making a major difference in this country that Obama never could, since he's leading by example to bring about the change and unity he wants to see in this country. As Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. famously said, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that." This is what Irving did when he brought love and appreciation to service members on the court and set an example of what making a real difference looks like. If you want change, be the change without disrespecting people, our military, and our country in trying to achieve it. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.